It's KJ the Truth, and I'm back at y'all. This pandemic has been going on for now. We're shut down for the rest of the month. But as little as you guys know, and people, I want to first say this. I'm not a rich guy. I'm not a guy who's trying to make a lot of money off of this YouTube thing. That is not my goal. My goal is to get Americans together and to get us on the same path and to know that this two-party democracy that we live in is just one big game. There's two of everything, if you can see. And I'll talk to it and get to it in my video. But here we go. This is very alarming news. As you can see, science and technology, this is a real post. This is just amazing to me. Pentagon confirms Corona accidentally got into chemtrail supply chain. Spraying is suspended. Now they suspend the chemtrails, which has been spraying metals over our heads for so long now that it's ridiculous. But now it's confirmed that they accidentally, and I put quotations on that, accidentally, coronavirus has gotten now into the chemtrail supply chain. It didn't just only get into the supply chain, it's been administered to people in the vaccines, which I went along in my last video and said there has never in the history been a vaccine that has been made within 3 to 4 months. Never has there ever, and never will there ever be. But the Pentagon confirms coronavirus accidentally got into chemtrail supply chain. Then they've also stated that the coronavirus accidentally got into the vaccines, that it was also getting into the testing kits. There are so many people that we're falling for anything. And if we don't do something fast, we are going to lose our rights, people. According to an unofficial Pentagon source speaking on the condition of anatomy, the entire chemtrail program is on hold until we can figure out who coughed onto a batch of chemicals being manufactured at one of our suppliers' factories. Come on now. Come on now. News of this apparent confirmation that chemtrails are real spread online like a virus. Fox News reported that President Trump is considering using the spraying capabilities of the chemical program to immune the entire country from COVID-19 when the vaccine is ready. This is crazy news, guys. This is crazy news. This is just another article that I came across that is very crazy. The crisis could last 18 months. Be prepared. The shutdown happened remarkably quickly, but the process of resuming our lives will be far more muddled. Get your battle rhythm. I keep telling myself as I put on my oversized sweatpants for the third day in a row, staying inside, away from our offices, routines, and community feels jarring even for those who are rational level understand the need for extreme social distancing. The good side is having more family time, but everything seems upended, even to Homeland Security professionals who argued for upending everything to slow the spread of COVID-19. Just as sickness, this is just crazy to me, man. It is a journalist with the Atlantic news source that he got some. This isn't the first time that I've seen this, that we may be shut down to 18 months. It was by, not by the World Health Organization, but one of those three-letter companies, three-letter organizations who are with the vaccinations. I believe it's one of Frenchie's organizations that he owns, or it might be one of the ones that Bill Gates owns. But Bill Gates came out with I want to say he was doing he had an audience and he was on stage doing a production where he was telling people about the overflow of population, and that basically trying to control population control. He was talking about if we kept at the rate that we were going on producing humans and having babies, that we were going to overpopulate the world, which there is a fact that we can fit everybody in the world in the state of Texas alone. And so how is it that everywhere is going to be overpopulated? It's overpopulated if we get to the reason that they are having problems with us populating is because if we populate, we're already a stronger, like if we got together, which I don't see, because you have two of everything. You have either Democrat or Republican. You have iPhone or Samsung. You have PlayStation or Xbox. Like we're in this just crazy time where there's two of everything. And if you don't know, look it up. Look at the facts that I say. Like nothing that I'm saying or I've said on my channel can be disproven. These are facts that I check, and the time at home, I've just been researching everything. They're trying to kill the economy and then bring up a new fiat currency where they would be taking, the paper would not mean anything literally, which it doesn't mean anything, because if you know what our money system was based on, our money system was based on the gold that was in the Pentagon. Then they start printing out more money that was in the Pentagon, and then 9/11, if you guys don't know what happened, gold was stolen out of the Pentagon, and when there was an announcement about it at the same time, 9/11, the towers fell. So the news was shifted off the money, the trillions of dollars in gold that was stolen, to the 9/11 crashes. This is the 9/11 Pearl Harbor all over. And Pearl Harbor moment has been said by our politicians in the White House right now, that this is going to be our Pearl Harbor moment. If you guys don't know about how our government has constantly lied to us, how both sides, Democrat and Republican, they're together. That's like, it's like WrestleMania. They're doing some WWE type things on us where they have a storyline. They have the bad guy, the good guy, and they act like it's turmoil, like some type of turmoil, and it's none at all. Like America, if we don't wake up, we are doomed. I went into Walmart, like speaking facts to people. I went into gas stations speaking facts, because where I live in Missouri, every Walmart, every grocery store, everywhere, just within a matter of a week, they have plexiglass put up in front of them and around them at certain stores. This was planned, people. The spies, U.S. spies, knew about this virus before this year even began. They knew back in November. Like, we have to wake up, people. I don't know how to put a lot of this stuff is messing with me mentally, because I'm coming to people with facts, and people will rather be in some type of, like, rappers live stream than actually trip off that this is not a regular time. This is not a regular time. And I came across an article that really made me just it gives me goosebumps thinking about it. But there's an article that that will be in my next video. I'm trying to post at least 2 to 3 videos a week, and I will be. So if you are tuning in and you're liking the content, thank you for the support. Please pass these messages, man. We have to wake up. I don't care about, I'm not want to be one of those guys saying, let's do a super chat and donate me some money. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not that type of guy. I am trying to get out this information for us to better ourselves and be prepared for the worst. Because what they are doing is taking the middle class and killing it down to poverty. And poverty, where does that go then? It disappears. The poverty class is going to disappear. And I know there's a lot of people who just believe in all main sources. Well, if you look at that news source, it said New York Times on it. People, we have to wake up. We have to trust each other. When has the government ever given us anything without taking something? People are waiting for this money. I'm telling you now. I have no sources. This is my thought. I think that they are going to force. There's already states that are saying that you are going to have to be vaccinated before you come back to work. I guarantee you that those checks that people are wanting, those checks that people are waiting for, that you're going to have to get vaccinated to receive them. That's not fact. That's my thought. But let's see. Let's stay tuned in this crazy American lifestyle that we're living, where we're giving up our liberties and our rights. I seen that people in the UK, they started going outside because it was a beautiful day. And people, they posted it on, in the media, these people were criminals. Social distancing, they're starting to arrest and fine people for not abiding by the social distancing. When you can see these cops in groups, I can look all over the internet and post all type of pictures and images of the cops not practicing social distance. The corona, I guess it doesn't mess with government. People think. And get back at me. This is KJ the Truth. And y'all know what it do. When you search for the truth, you find the truth. And I am the truth. KJ the Truth. Know what I mean? Like, subscribe, and share. And smash that like button. Cheer.